every day I'm having conversations with advisors about the RIA channel. It's exciting for a lot of different reasons: the technology, the investment flexibility, the compliance flexibility. We could go on about that forever. But the next conversation after that is, do I do it myself, or do I tuck in with someone existing like a NewEdge? You have to have this conversation with, advisors and home office visits and phone conversations all the time. What are some of the things that you think they should be considering when they're trying to make that decision?
We've gotten to, I'll be completely candid here. We've gotten to a place where we're not trying to convince people to not start their own RIA and join us, right? Because that's a hard thing to do, and the only way you recognize you don't want to run your own RIA in a lot of cases is by doing it. So we actually have a lot of firms. We just brought on an $800 million RIA. Said, I'm tired of doing it. We're ready to, I just want to get back to the client side. I think it's about, like, why do you want to run your own RIA, right? The reasons to do your own RIA, if you're doing something really, off the wall or really different, heavy in alternatives, you want to help people invest in local real estate, things like that. Like, a firm like ours isn't going to be able to accommodate that kind of thing. So, I mean, if that's why you're trying to go be an RIA, sure. We are seeing a shift back to advisors or bigger advisors. They don't have to do everything themselves. They just want to really have fun again, enjoy working with their clients. Doing that prior to the last 6 or 7 years, you kind of had to start your own RIA to get that. So now there's myself and probably, there's probably about 15 other firms that are really actually providing value. They're doing that. So advisors can it's really more about, I think, who are you? What do you need? Talk to a firm like ours, talk to a couple of other firms, and, find the one that's able to that all the advisors that are with them look and feel like you, and you feel like you're, finding the right home. If you're really passionate about, and you just want to do it, you want to run technology and integration and, custodian and billing and do all those things, more power to you. Go ahead and do it. And so I tell people, it's not that you can't do it. I mean, I did it, right? Like, you can do it. It's really a question of, like, should you be doing it and why are you doing it? I'll say this: we see a lot of groups wanting to start their own RIA because there's somebody on that team that's probably trying to justify their existence. And, a lot of times it's like a younger advisor on the team or somebody that's saying, look, I can do this and we'll make that much more money. It's, be careful if you're a senior kind of advisor. Do you have somebody on your team that's really pushing starting an RIA and them saying they can run it and they can do it all themselves? I won't even fight that battle because I'm not going to win it. But, it's unfortunate because I see this group. I know they shouldn't be their own RIA. I know it's not what's best for their clients, but you've got this other person there that's, I can do it for less. I can make a little, but really they're trying to justify their own existence. They're probably not bringing in a ton of clients on their own. And they're trying to say, this is how they're going to, validate their compensation or maybe an uptick in compensation. I see that more and more and more every day.